Good morning, guys. I hope everyone completed first application. Easy or difficult? Completed. How many of you attempted and failed? Raise your hands. Attempted but failed. How many of you attempted first application and failed? Everyone succeeded? How many of you attempted and succeeded? How many of you not attempted? Not at all attempted? Mr. Manish Kumar, what is this video here? Okay. How many of you not attempted? Many. Why? You know spring? You know spring? Then why are you here? Go to interview, give interview and clear interviews. See, if you don't practice, your learning always becomes incomplete. If you don't complete assignments, You cannot assess your learning. Without assessment, no learning is learning. You are writing exams for what purpose? To assess your knowledge, right? So if you, by completing assignment, you are able to assessment, you are able to do assessment on the subject you gain. So please don't neglect it. Mm. Fine. Today we'll spend time on what? Flow of execution. But before getting into flow of execution, we have to discuss few points. We have to discuss few points that are required as part of background preparation. If XML file is developed by satisfying basic syntax rules of XML, then it is called well-formed document. What document? Well-formed, neatly formed. What are those syntax rules, sir? Tags are case sensitive. Every open tag should have a closing tag. Attribute value must be quoted. Everything should be written in between open tag and closing tag. That means root tag. Open tag and first row open tag and the first open tag and closing of that tag is called what? Root tag opening, root tag closing. These are basic syntax rules, guys. If your document is satisfying those basic syntax rules, then it is called well-formed XML document. If XML document is satisfying the imported XSD rules, what guys? Because yesterday we imported some namespace rules, now XSD rules. The imported XSD rules, then it is called valid XML document. What document? To check whether XML document is well formed or not, valid or not, we have a software called XML parser. What is that? XML parser is a special software component that loads the XML document, checks well formed or not, valid or not. If well formed and valid, it will create in-memory metadata in the JVM memory where application is running. In-memory metadata about XML document in the memory where application is running. That is nothing but JVM memory of the RAM are not there. Why it is creating, sir? During my application execution, let us assume I need XML content for 300 times. 300 times loading XML document, checking well formed or not, valid or not, then reading and using content is going to be difficult process or not there. That's why only for one time it will do all the things, keeps XML and more of XML content in the JVM memory of the ROM. So let it be 100 times, let it be 1,000 times. It will happily collect the XML file information from the JVM memory of the RAM or not there. This improves the productivity or not. This will improve the performance of the application or not there, guys. I'll take one real life example to understand this better. Every day you are cooking rice. You are going to shop, purchasing the rice, bringing and cooking. What's the problem in that? Whenever you daily you want to eat twice or thrice. So 3 times going to shop is really meaningless or not there. Then what you are doing? At a time you are purchasing 10 kg, 20 kg bag, keeping in the kitchen, right? Whenever you want, you are just taking and using it or not there. So this saves a lot of time or not there, guys. Same thing here. Basically, files allocates memory in what? Hard disk. Every time loading for hard disk, from hard disk, checking well formed or not, valid or not. Come on. And reading and using content is going to be a very complex process. It kills the performance of the application, right? It definitely kills the performance of the application. Instead of that, you can think in another way or not there. What is the other way we have to think about? Okay, just load one time Check all the things one time. Keep everything ready in what? JVM memory of the RAM. Let it be 100 time, let it be 1000 time. It can use from JVM memory of the RAM or not there. Why, sir? Array, when our application is executing, it won't use hard disk memory. It will use what? JVM memory. XML file information is also there in JVM memory. It becomes easy for application to access and read the content or not there. Okay. One more real life example to understand this in a better manner. Uh, every day morning, you have a good or bad habit seeing someone's photograph when you get up from the bed, right? When you open your eyes first time, you want to see some photograph because you are having sentiment of seeing that photograph, right? In your mobile, in files store, in XYZ folder, inside that ABC folder, inside that some other folder, there you stored the image. There you stored the image. Every day you opening, every day you are getting up from the bed, opening the mobile, going to that application, opening 4 or 5 folders, then seeing the photograph. It's a time consuming process or not there. Instead of that, if we can make that photograph as what? Lock screen image. You get up, touch the mobile, you will see the photograph or not there. Again, some other work is going to start. Again, you want to see is that face. Okay, again, touch the mobile. You can see the image or not there. So faster access is there or not there, guys. So by keeping that in mind only, they have come up with what? Creating in-memory metadata for XML file. So can you give me some example for XML parser? SAX parser, DOM parser, JDOM parser, DOM4J parser, and number of things are there. Do I need to arrange this XML parser separately? No. IOC container comes with what? Built-in XML parser, that is what? SAX parser. How can you say it is using what? SAX parser. Okay. You try to do any mistake in XML file? You will get exception or not there. Sax parse exception, something you will get or not there, guys. Let's see. What's our batch code? 916 or 710? 710. Go to application context.xml, guys. Actually, yesterday we got that exception, but we have not noticed it properly. Today, let us observe this one nicely. Yeah. Let's see. Save it. Let's see. Save it. Come on, guys. Okay, go to main, dependency management test.java. Run as Java application. What application, guys? Run as Java application. Is what? Invalid. What's the exception? We got XML bean definition, right? XML bean. SAX parse exception. What is the exception? SAX parse. That means it is using what? SAX as the parser. DOM is one more parser. DOM4J is one more parser, right? Okay. It is there as a built-in container, a built-in parser in IOC container or not there? Do I need to arrange that XML parser separately? No. It will come automatically to what? IOC container, right? Okay. Yeah, listen, I think from yesterday onwards, this hype is going on. Anthropic has released co-worker software, AI software. It will affect IT industry. See, listen, many AI tools are coming to simplify your life. But if you know subject, If you have fundamentals, if you are having basic knowledge, moderate knowledge, they simplify your life, right? But getting basics or moderate knowledge, you have to do in the learning process. Got it? So because of AI, team sizes will reduce, but don't think that total teams will be removed. That's the one thing. Simple. What's the role of AI in market? Okay. If you walk continuously, you can go straight, but you cannot walk speedily, right? But if you take a horse, it can go speedily, but it cannot go properly, right? So if you start riding the horse, speed is achieved and direction is achieved. Aisa no na? Similarly, as a developer, if you try to do work on your own, you may do less speed work. Using AI, fast work can be done. But as a developer, if you know how to work with AI, so the work will be speed up. But it does not mean total fundamentals are not required. Total basics are not required. AI will write everything. Okay, 10th class student also can write the Java application. That's wrong meaning. You should know everything. Only the thing is to simplify the job, you are going to take the support of what? Yeah. Okay, fine. You asked AI to give me e-commerce code. It has given. But is it going to work as it is like that? No. You have to put your brain into picture for configurations. You have to put your brain into picture for enhancement. You have to put your brain into picture for reviewing. Yes or no? Na? So earlier, everything you used to write. Now, now also you should write, but you are going to take the support of AI or what it is written to review that code. Also, we need to have what fundamentals knowledge. Are you getting my point there, guys? Super. As of now, one tool is really doing well in the market. That is Copilot. Git Copilot. Okay. You give proper prompting, it is giving the code. But you have to give proper inputs. You have to review that code. You have to enhance that code. It is not 100% accurate. It is giving 60% accurate code. Remaining 40%, again, our fundamentals knowledge is required. Our technology framework knowledge is required. And the beauty is, it is giving that knowledge, that code in any language you ask. Suppose you are a Java developer, requirement has come on .NET for a few days. Earlier used to become panic. I don't know .NET what to do. You used to ask that friend, this friend, or used to hire some person to get complete that task, right? But now not required. The co-pilot is taking care of that. But again, to review it, to analyze it, to streamline that, definitely again, technology framework knowledge is required. So AI will not replace the programmer. There will be a difference in work. Person who knows AI, person who don't know AI. Sir, how to know AI? Okay, knowing AI is not about, okay, how to give prompts. To get certain work, how to give prompts. Such videos are, many videos are there in YouTube. And even Naresh IT also nowadays planning to conduct what? AI knowledge as part of every course, right? So, okay. So you attend those sessions. It's matter of what? 10 to 20 hours. So it's all about giving prompts, asking. You should know right way of asking for right work. I'm not asking to develop AI agents. I'm not asking to develop chatbots. Already many are there. You should know how to use them. But if you go for what? AML learning kind of thing, there you will be in a position to create your own chatbots. But right now, for Java domain, Python domain, .NET domain, to become developer, you need not to build chatbots. You have to know how to use chatbots by giving what? Proper prompting. So you have to, all you have to learn is what? Prompting. how to use AI tools effectively through proper prompting. That is what you have to learn. Right. In future, I'll include such kind of things also. Don't worry. Yeah. Same thing they launch dude code. Something DeepSeek was released. It will also settles down after a few days. Yeah, that's fine. See, the problem what's happening, because everyone has got YouTube channels, guys. Product is released only one time. But these lakhs of YouTube channels, because they need use, right? They keep on talking, and some of them are converted into reels. Yes or no? Na? And the so-called intellectuals also, everyone talks on it, right? Okay, by seeing those many things, we think that really something is going. The culprits are YouTube channel owners, because only one time it is released, but these people will release for 1,000 times, will release for lakh times, right, guys? And they create the feeling, "Arey, that is released. If you don't learn, our life is gone." How they release it? How they release it? ChatGPT. No role of programmer. IT industry collapsed. All people are on the road, right? Now they're talking about what? Anthropic, same thing. Because if they don't talk like that, you don't watch the video. So that's why don't go totally like that. Hmm. Yes, definitely. You should know how to involve AI in day-to-day programming activities to simplify your job. But you can use it only when you have a strong fundamental, at least moderate programming knowledge in any technology or framework. So first focus on becoming what? Strong fundamentals and getting moderate knowledge in technology and framework. Once you have that, okay, you can prompt AI, okay, asking a complex code, you can review that code and you can check whether that code fits to your requirement or not. A number of things, right? So let's come back to the subject, guys. If the XML document is satisfying, what, guys? Basic syntax rules. Then it is called, what is there? Well-formed XML document. Yeah, yeah. Well-formed XML document. The basic syntax rules are, yeah, every open tag. Right, HTML is not strictly typed. You forget closing tag, it won't mind. You take attributes without quotes, it won't mind. What is good, it will take. What is bad, it will ignore, right? So, but when it comes to what? XML, other languages like Java, C, C++, they are strictly typed. Must be there means must be there. Anything here and there, it will get errors. But HTML is not like that. Generally, I say HTML is like mother. How many mistakes you do, she takes only best of you and she ignore remaining mistakes. Moreover, she says, small kid, he will learn. After you having kids also, she will think that small kid, you will learn. Aisa no na? But when it comes to Java compiler, C language compiler, XML parsers, Okay, they are like what? Father, strictly typed. You do one mistake, he will tell 20 times. You are like that, you did that, right? You miss one semicolon in Java programming, will you get one error or 20 errors? So these are like what? Strictly typed, like father. Getting my point there? Yeah. Every open tag should have closing tag. Yeah. Next, all attributes must be quoted. All attributes must be quoted. Next, all attributes must be quoted. Yeah, tell me. Tags are tags are case sensitive. Okay. Everything should be placed between between first open tag and closing tag. First open tag and closing tag. That means root tag. First open tag is called root tag or not there, guys? And etc. Okay, that's good. These are the basic syntax rules are not there, guys. If the XML document is satisfying the imported, okay, XSD, XML schema definition. What guys? Schema definition rules. Then it is called as valid XML document. What document? Valid XML document. Okay. XML parser is a special software that loads the, tell me, given XML file, checks whether it is, what is there, well formed or not, valid or not, well formed or not, valid or not. Okay, if it is well formed and valid, then it creates in-memory metadata. It creates what? In-memory metadata in the JVM memory of RAM. In-memory metadata in the JVM memory of the RAM, where the application executes. See, .java .class file allocates memory in what? Hard disk. But during the execution, it needs memory na boss. And that memory, it will use what? JVM memory or not there? JVM memory is always part of the RAM or not there, guys? Example. Example XML parsers. Tell me. Sax parser. What is there? DOM parser. DOM4J parser. Right? Yeah. Sax parser, DOM parser, DOM4J parser, JDOM parser, and what, etc. Yeah, what is there? Sax, simple API for XML parsing. DOM, what is there? Document object model. Next, DOM4J, document object model for Java. JDOM, Java document object model. Java document object model. That's good, guys. Come on. Example XML parsers. Sax parser, DOM parser, DOM4J parser, JDOM parser. Okay. Hmm. That's great, my dear. Come on, everyone. Super. Uh, Spring's IOC container gives built-in, what is there? Built-in XML parser called, what parser? Sax parser. Built-in XML parser called what? Sax parser. Okay. To read and process Spring Bean configuration. Spring Bean configuration file by creating in-memory metadata in the JVM memory of the RAM for faster access of content for multiple times. For faster access of content for what? Multiple times. Yeah. Look at this. How does it looks? Let me put in a diagrammatic way, guys. Yeah. You feel this is a computer, guys. I'm assuming this is what? Computer. Yeah, this is my machine one. This is my what? Machine one. This is my, what is that? Application context dot XML. What dot XML? XML. Somewhere it will be there or not there, guys. Okay. Okay. Hard disk. It is there in what? Hard disk drive. It is there in what? Hard disk drive. This is my JVM memory of the RAM or not there? This is my what? JVM memory of the RAM. Okay, that's good. Here is what? This is my Spring application, right? Yeah, Spring application is using this memory or not there, boss? This is my Spring application. Within the Spring application, what will be there? IOC container is there. Next, here what? In-memory metadata of this XML file will be there or not there? Yes, in-memory metadata. Actually, is XML file only. Same XML file will be there, right, guys? Here is my what, guys? IOC container. Here is IOC container. Next, here is what? In-memory metadata of. In-memory metadata of application context dot x. What dot XML? Application context dot x. That's great. In-memory metadata of application context dot x. Super. Both are interlinked or not there, guys? Yeah. Both are interlinked. See, what's the advantage? Okay. Suppose during execution of application, IOC container wants to use this XML file content for 1,000 times. 1,000 times loading, checking well formed or not, valid or not. Come on. Then reading and using content from hard disk is very difficult. In the application startup or the moment IOC container is created, one time, if this in-memory metadata is created on XML file, since both are there in same application JVM memory, come on. For IOC container, it becomes easy to read and use the content as many number of times it wants or not there. As many number of times it wants or not there, guys. I hope you convinced it with me, guys. Yes. Okay. Right. Okay. I think you clearly understood what's the advantage of in-memory metadata, guys. Super means super. Okay. Yeah. Tell me, what is there? 619, huh? Uh, 710. What is this? Not this one. What's our batch code? 710. So here is what? Spring Core. Session 6. Session 6. First application flow. Flow of execution. First application flow of execution. Okay. That's good. I think you understood the purpose of this. Do I need to arrange any parser separately, guys? No. Okay. Now, there's two more terminology which I have to talk. Pool and cache. Pool is what? Set of same items. Cache is set of different item. Pool gives reusability of same item. Cache gives reusability of different items. To implement pool on your own, you have to take the support of list collection because list allows duplicates now, guys. To implement cache on your own, you have to take the support of map collection, not the set. Set is also internally map, you know that, right? Set is also internally map. Hmm. Map collection. Why, sir? Why map collection? And when you have a different item, to identify each item, we need a key or not there. So map is having key value pairs or not there. When all are same item, there is no need of having separate key to identify each item. When different items are there, to identify each item, definitely we need a key or not there. Example for pool, object pool, set of same objects. JDBC connection pool, set of same connection objects. Getting my point there. Student pool, set of same student, same category students. Money pool, money. Everything is money, right? Example for cash, guys. Example for cash. Uh, in internal cache of IOC container. All Spring Bean class objects will be kept in what? Internal cache of IOC container. What is the guarantee it is keeping, sir? You observe once. Dependency management test, guys. Dependency management test. First time I got it, I used them for business purpose. Okay. Second time, what is there? Object to obj1 ctx dot get bean wmg. ctx dot get bean wmg. Okay, that's good. Great. Dependency management test dot java. Observe very carefully. Second time, is it creating another object or same object? One more time, generator zero param constructor executed, guys? No. Okay, now let me prove that only first time only object is created. Second time it is collecting that object from the cache, right? Okay. How can you say both are referring to something? Obj dot hash code. Tell me next one. Obj1 dot hash code. Obj dot hash code. Obj1 dot hash code. Run as a Java application. 576 576. Both are pointing to same. That means it created one object and kept in the cache and reused whenever I want it or not there. That means every IOC container is having what? One cache. Maintaining what? Spring Bean class object references are not there. Okay. So Spring Bean class object references. Okay, that's fine. Let me add few words there. What is the difference between pool and cache? What is the difference between pool and cache? Answer. Pool gives reusability of same items, whereas cache gives reusability of what items? Different items. Pool gives reusability of same item, cache gives reusability of different items. Here is pool, here is what? Cache. Set of same items are not there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Yeah. Item 1, item 1, item 1. Yeah, this is cache, guys. All are not same items. Item 2, item 3, item 4, item 5. Yeah. This is called pool. This is called cache, also called puff. To implement our own pool, we take the support of, hmm, what collection? List collection, because it allows duplicates. To implement cache, our own cache, we take the support of, okay, map collection, because it contain, uh, because it does not allow duplicates, and allows to place keys to identify the item, to identify the items. Yeah. Examples for pool are, examples for pool are, yeah, one is what? JDBC connection pool, guys. What is there? JDBC connection. JDBC connection pool. That's good. Yeah, all our same connection objects are not there, guys. Yeah, this is a connection, this is a connection, this is a connection. All these are connection objects are not there, guys. Yeah, say something. CON, tell me here. CON, here is what? CON. Here is what? CON. All these are what? Connection objects. Yeah. Example for polar JDBC connection. Example for cache are, all these are JDBC connection objects pointing to what, guys? Same database software or not there? Yeah. Yeah. Example for cache are, example for cache is, yeah, tell me. IOC container internal cache, maintaining JD, 1 minute, Spring Bean object references, Spring Bean objects refs, having bean IDs as the keys, having bean IDs as the keys. I hope you got it, guys. Yes. Having bean IDs as the keys. Right. Super, guys. Tell me. Internal cache of the IOC contain. Internal cache of the IOC contain. First one, second one, third one. Okay. This is called internal cache of the IOC container or not there? Super. Tell me here, where is this? Bean IDs. Spring Bean class object refs. Bean ID, Spring Bean class object what? Ref. Yeah, tell me. WMG. Here what? Wish message generator class object ref. Okay, what is the next one? L date. Tell me. Local date class object ref. Local date class object ref. Everyone getting my point there or not there, guys? What's the difference between what? Pool and cache. Yeah, one side pool, one side what? Cache. One side pool, one side what? Cache. Are you comfortable, my dear? Come on. Yes. What's the difference between pool and cache? Yes. Okay. See, since every Spring Bean object is kept in cache, guys, when I ask for second time, it is not again created. It is happily collected from this cache or not there. In every IOC container, there is a internal cache. Here is the proof. Because when I call ctx.get bean, we have WMG twice. Only first time it is creating object. Remaining all the time it will use existing object by collecting it from cache or not there. Super. Here bean IDs are acting as what? Keys. Bean IDs are acting as what? Keys. Spring Bean class object reference are acting as what? Values. Got it, guys? Yes. Okay. So now let us go for flow of execution because I want to involve all these things in the flow of execution. But before that, let me give the structure of the code. This is the structure of the code now, guys. Yeah. S beans, referenced libraries. This is the whole thing. Yeah. Here is my wish message generator.java. Here is my wish message generator.java. Here is my what? Wish message generator.java. Yeah. Tell me next one. This is my application context.xml. What is there? Application context.x. That's good. This is my application context.xml. Yes. Yeah. Tell me. Dependency test.java. This is my what? Dependency management test.java. Dependency management test.java. Everyone getting my point? Yes. Okay. It's a standalone application. Flow starts with what? Main method. Okay. Number one, we run the application. Number one, run the application. Number two, executes the main method. Number three, what is there? Creates the IOC container. It simply literally creates what? IOC container or not? Super. Number four, the XML parser of IOC container loads the given XML file and creates in-memory metadata. In-memory metadata in the JVM memory of the RAM. What guys? JVM memory of the RAM. Okay, JVM memory of the RAM. After checking, after checking whether the XML document is XML file is what is there, well formed or not, and what is there, valid or not. Well formed or not, valid or not. Okay, that's good. That is number four. Number five, IOC container checks the number of bean tags. How many tags, guys? Number of bean tags that are there in the in-memory metadata of what data of? Data of what is this? Application context dot XML file. In the in-memory metadata of what, guys? Application context dot XML file. Is that clear, my dear? Come on, everyone. Yeah, it is simply verifying whether it is there or not there, guys. It is simply verifying whether it is there or not there, guys. Okay. And finds how many tags, guys? And finds two tags. Two bean tags are not there, guys. Okay. Now, yeah, IOC container performs. Pre-instantiation, also called eager instantiation. Pre or eager instantiation of Spring Beans. IOC container perform pre or what? Eager instantiation of what? Spring Beans. As shown below. Array, whether use or not, no guarantee, but still objects are classes are loaded and objects are created or not there. Be active, be active. Okay. Pre or instantiation of what? Spring Bean, as shown below. Okay. Don't come to classes in the dilemma of whether I should sleep or I should listen the class. Come with clarity. Today I should learn something, right? Don't study for parents, study for yourself. Yeah, tell me. Local time. What is the L time? Where is this? Local time dot now. Local time L time is equal to local time dot what now. So it's created local time class object or not there? It has simply created what? Local time class object. That's good. Next, what is next one? Wish message. Wish message generator. WMG is equal to, see, bin IDs are becoming object names or not there? New wish message generator. Wish message generator, new wish message generator. Okay, basically the IOC container looks like this, guys. This is my IOC container. This is my JRE JVM. What is that, guys? JRE JVM. Yeah, inside that, two objects are created or not there. One is a local time class object, other one is what? Wish message generator class object. Clear, my dear? Yes. Local time object. What is there? L time. Next. Wish message generator class object. Wish message generator class object. WMG. Everyone getting my point there, guys? Yeah. What is this? Time. What is this, guys? Time. Time is the property. Okay, fine. Objects are ready, guys. What is the next number, guys? How much number? 7 or 6? 4, 5. Okay, 7. I'm hoping so, 7. I think 7 only, na? Yeah, IOC container checks. Container checks. Are there any property or are there any property tags inside the bean tags? There are not there, guys. And finds only for one time under the bean tag. Only for one time under the bean tag. Under the bean tag where finds only for one time. Only for one time under the bean tag. Under the bean tag. Only for one time under the bean tag where wish message generator is configured. What is there? Wish message generator is configured. Convinced, my dear? Yes. Okay. Based on that property tag. What tag? Property tag. It calls. What is there? It call WMG dot target bean dot set time of. What is there? L time method to complete the setter injection. What is there, guys? To simply complete what injection, guys? Setter. Yeah, ultimately, what is the one? Target bean is WMG, setter method is set time, and it is calling L time or not there, guys. Yeah, because of this is injected to this or not there. Yeah, it noticed property tag under second bean tag. So takes that object, WMG. Okay, what is the property name I have written? Time. So it becomes ready for set time. What is the ref I have taken? L time. So it will call WMG dot set time of L time or not there. So indirectly it is setter injection or not there, guys. Yeah, tell me. WMG dot set time of L time. Set time of what? L time. It simply literally performs setter injection or not there, guys. Yes, it is simply performing setter injection. It's simply literally performing what? Setter injection. Yeah. Tell me, what is the next one? 8. Once all these are done, it will try to keep all these objects in the internal cache of the IOC container, Nabas. IOC container keeps all the Spring Bean objects refs in the internal cache having bean IDs as the keys and Spring Bean class object refs as the values. 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 This is, tell me guys, internal cache. This is my what? Internal cache. Yeah, here is my JRE JVM. This is my JRE JVM. Yeah, definitely what guys? JRE JVM. That's great. Okay, internal cache, no JRE, only keys and values will be there. Already discussed now, guys, just same thing come again reflecting over here. Yeah, tell me. WMG, wish message generator, object ref. Next, what is there? L time. Local time object ref. Like this, many objects will be maintained or not there. Dot, dot, dot. Yeah. Here are my what? Keys. Here are my what? Values. Keys are nothing but bean IDs. Values are nothing but what is there? Spring bean object ref. Values are nothing but what? Spring bean object refs. Convinced, my dear? Come on, everyone. Super. IOC container itself gets created in heap area of the JVM. Yes. Okay. Because it is also an object, na? Object always be there in what? Heap area only. That's good. Once all these are done, okay, container creation process is completed or not there? Okay, that is number 9. Okay, okay, now the execution of this line completes, my dear. In this line only, these many things happen. I think you got it. How can you say it's a pre-instantiation or eager instantiation? In the line of creating container only, Spring Bean objects are created, irrespective of whether we use them or not. Can I say it's a pre or eager instantiation or not there? Okay. IOC container creation is complete. That's good. Tell me next one. Object OB says CTX dot get bean of. That is 10. Double MG. CTX dot get bean of what? Double MG. That is what? 10. Okay. It is passing. We are calling that. It will come to IOC internal cache and checks. Is there any object having that double MG bean ID? There are not there. Yes. Yes, it's there. Okay. This is going to be what? 12. This is going to be 12. Tell me. We go for what? Typecasting. 13. Okay. We call the business method. 14. And we display the, okay, business method called means it will go to that method or not there, guys. Okay. 14 means here is what? 15. Yeah. 15. Tell me. It's a morning hours now, guys. Okay. So yeah. Where is this? 16. Where is this? 16. Yeah. That's good. Where is this? 16. We get the result 18. We display the result 19. Yeah, we display the result 19. Yeah, this is kept for extra, guys. Leave it. Yeah, we call the close method ctx dot close method. How much? 20. Call. Okay. Once container is closed, all objects in container will be vanished or not there. Okay. In the process of closing IOC container, all the objects, all the Spring Bean objects in the IOC container will be destroyed. Will be destroyed or not there, guys? Yeah. Next, 21. I think inch by inch we are understanding or not there? Yeah. End of the main method and end of the application. Yeah, application execution begins with what? Main method. And also completes in what? Main. Easy, guys? Yeah. Once again, check it out. How to do this. How to deal with this. Number 1, we run the application. Number 2, main method executes. Number 3, IOC container is created. What is created? IOC container is what? Created. Are you getting my point, my dear? IOC container, this. Number 4, XML parser of IOC container loads the given XML file and creates what? In-memory metadata in the JVM memory of the RAM after checking whether XML file is what? Well-formed or not, valid or not. Well-formed or not, valid or not. Are you getting my point? Yes. Yeah. Number 5. It goes to in-memory metadata of XML file, it goes to in-memory metadata of what? XML file. Come on. Checks how many bean tags are there. Finds two tags are not there. And it takes the code content of both the bean tag. Go for what? Pre-instantiation or eager instantiation of Spring Beans are not there. Super. Both objects are created. Since factory method is there, first object is created by calling factory method. Second object by using new operator are not there. Super. Okay, then it observes how many property tags are there inside bean tag. Only one time. Okay, that is the two in what in the tag that is used to configure wish message generator. That object dot property name is what? Time. Set time. Okay, what is the ref attribute value? L time. So it calls WMG dot set time of L time to inject dependent local time object to whom, guys? Target class object. Nothing but set injection are not there. Okay. Okay. Incomplete set injection. Injects. Injects. Tell me. L time object. Local time object. L time object 2. Wish message generator. Generators. Generators. Time has a property. What property, guys? Time has a property. Yeah, IOC container keeps all the Spring Bean object refs in the internal cache of having bean IDs as the keys and Spring Bean object reference as what? Values. Okay, here is my internal cache are not there, guys. Here are my bean IDs, here are my what? Values. Here are my bean IDs, here are my what? Values. Everyone getting my point, my dear? That's great. WMG L time keys are this, values are this. So this is how. Okay, with this, I can say IOC container creation is completed now, boss. Then we are calling ctx.getBean of WMG. Takes that bean ID WMG, searches in internal cache. Is there any bean object reference having that bean ID? There. Okay, it captures and gets it. We are going for typecasting to call the direct methods of that class. Number 14, business method is invoked. Then control goes to what? This. Come on. Okay, after execution of logic, it will return good morning message. That message comes back to whom? Application. We are displaying that message. Once everything is over, we are closing the container or not there. Since container is closed, come on. In the process of closing IOC container, all Spring Bean objects in IOC container will be destroyed or not there. Number 21, end of the main method that leads to what? End of the application. End of the main method that simply leads to what? End of the application. Convinced, my dear? Got the clarity, guys? Come on, everyone. Super. So this is the whole mechanism that we have to understand here, boss. Got, I hope you clearly understood this. Okay. I think now you got inch by inch idea. You're able to talk about every line more so thoroughly. And in this process, we understood what is pre-instantiation. Yeah, what is the difference between pre-instantiation and lazy instantiation with respect to Spring application? If Spring Bean class object is created along with IOC container creation, irrespective of that object is used or not, okay, that is called pre or eager instantiation. The Spring Bean object is created only when need is there. When you call getBean method or when you enable injection, then it is called what? Lazy instantiation. What do you guys? Lazy instance. Array, in the month of your semester started, you started preparation, irrespective of exams will be there or not, in which month exams will come. That is called eager preparation. Semester started, you said to yourself, let the exam season come, season came. Let the exam month come, month came. Let the exam week come, week came. Let the exam one day before should come, you came. Then you started your preparation. That is called what? The way you prepared in engineering exams? Lazy preparation, eager preparation. Lazy preparation, eager preparation. Lazy preparation. Got it? Okay. Yeah. What is the difference between what is there? Eager preparation and what is there? Lazy preparation. With respect to spring applications developed. With respect to spring applications development. What is the answer, guys? This is the answer we have to worry or not there, guys. With respect to spring applications development, the answer is what? Yeah. Yeah. If Spring Bean class object is created, if Spring Bean class object is created, if Spring Bean class object is created along with IOC container creation, irrespective of whether that spring bean will be used or not in future is called, what is there? Eager or pre or early instance. Eager or pre or early instance. A spring bean class object is created only when need is there. Then it is called, tell me, only when need is there. Then it is called what? Lazy or late instantiation. Late instantiation. Okay. That means spring bean class object will be created by IOC container only for CTX dot get bean method calls or only when the what is there injections are required. Only when the injections are required. Are you getting my point, my dear? Fine. I think you got the clarity. By default, all Spring Beans are pre-instantiated or not there. Okay. Application context container support pre-instantiation. Bean factory container does not support what? Pre-instantiation. Okay, na? So that's the reason I'm highlighting. Right now, the container what I'm using is what? Bean factory container or application context container. Yeah, since it is application context container, obviously it supports what? Pre-instantiation of singleton scope Spring Beans are not there. That's great. Tell me, where is the story? What is the 12.2 na? This one, 2201, right? Yes. Spring core here, right click, file upload. Yeah, tell me, where is this? 710, Spring core. Now, next one, session 6. What is there, guys? Session 6. File save. Yeah. Thank you, guys. We'll meet tomorrow and we'll discuss more on it. Those who have not completed assignment and application development, please complete today.